Hey guys, Cosmos here with my new lovely mount from the Amethyst Mines and my green little Gaia. But anyways, the video is not about these guys, but it's about the new hot events that we got. Love thy mount, train your mount 5 times to receive a mount training whip, soul crystals, and a firecracker. Firecrackers of course can go into the firecracker exchange where there's actually a lot of choice to get stuff, and it's gonna be a very difficult choice. So you got 160 firecrackers will get you the new Mount Ancient Dragon card, which I saw and I really like this mount actually. And then you got the clothings of course, but equally important are the Maras and the Sepulcrums. So much to choose from. Actually, it would be great to have practically unlimited number of firecrackers. You could just go crazy on this hot event right there. So let's actually have a look at how much I have saved up, because I have been saving up a while and it should be more than 1,000. Sorry. So let's have a look. By the way, let me show you a trick while I'm doing this. I didn't know that, and maybe some of you don't, but say these crystals, I don't want them. Usually people do sell this one. If you just pick it up and throw it outside of the window, you can sell it directly. I bet you a lot of the people watching this didn't know that. So for those who knew, don't start saying of course, because you knew but others didn't. So back to the topic. Let's go back to the vault, and I did have, that's 1,061 and maybe something else in my bag. Let's sort it. 1,000, and yeah, there was something else in my bag as well, because I got now 1,000, so basically 1,093, which is actually quite a lot. I think I managed to save up a good amount. So if we got our little calculator here, 1,093, and you can train 5, you get 218 trainings, which is a lot. And actually every time that you train, where is it, love thy mount, you also get 1 back. So in fact it costs you 4 and not 5, but first you have to spend it before you get this one back. But it's still going to be a very nice amount, and I think you can do it probably in one go, the whole thing. But as usual, I don't trust these things. I test them myself. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna train it maybe 1 time with a pack of 20, and see if it says 4 times here to allow me to claim the reward. So last time I mentioned to you that I've been raising the strength and stamina and armor, but I have been neglecting the intellect. Now the intellect, of course, every point of intellect is gonna give me magic defense. So here you can see that actually you have to compare it with the cost. Like for example, take armor. Now with armor, for each point of armor you get 4 points of physical defense and 4 points of magic defense. But have a look at this. For another 5 points of armor, it's gonna cost me 1,750. So that's 1,750 for just 4 MDEF and 4 PDEF. But for a price of just 25, I can already get 5 points of magic defense. So just cost wise, it becomes interesting to train intellect, and probably I should have done that a while back. So cost wise, when the intellect here, it's debatable on which factor to say, but if it's something like 4 to 8 times cheaper, it's better to raise this than the armor. So what I'm gonna do now is now you see I have here mount training whips 1,093. I'm gonna advance train this thing just once, don't show it again. There, and that immediately gave me, of course, more intellect, which is gonna raise my magic defense. So battle rating is going up, 101 to 66. Now here we can check that indeed it shows 20 times, which means that normally 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, it's no problem. I can actually do the whole thing. So trading in bulk, absolutely no problem. So let's go crazy. Let's gonna spend more than 1,000 of these guys. Let's pump up. So 350. 350, what is that, 360, so it's actually going really fast. Now the cost is also rising, so like I told you, about, I would say like between 4 and 8, so let's call it 6, so 1750 over 6. When it becomes 290, then it's let's say it's probably more interesting to train the armor, because the armor of course gives and magic defense and physical defense. So let's pop another one. Okay, let's do another one. So far so good. 275. Let's go until 300. Yeah, that's a good one. 300. So what that means is actually, so you see, I'm relatively easily getting these. So for like I think it was 350 or so, now it's 380. So there's like 30 points of magic defense straight away. Now all of that, if I had invested into the armor, maybe I would have gotten just one time 5 points, and that would have given let's say 20 magic defense and 20 physical defense. So let me get maybe another level here. 80, 85, almost half. I'm trying to get a kind of a full one. Yeah, there it is. For me that's perfect. 400, that's enough. Now I told you before that of course endurance is important as well, but armor is really my main problem, because of the damage that's dished out. There is, even if you would like increase your health by 20%, which is not possible anyways from here so easily, it wouldn't be enough. It just wouldn't be enough. 5 points of health. Health is giving 20 health per point, so that's 100 health. If you raise this, 100 health is like peanuts compared to the damage that the sylphs are doing, for example. Of course it adds up. So let's do maybe one round on the health. Sorry, I'm back. My flash crashed, and actually I'm riding a new mount because I didn't notice while I was training. My stables leveled up to level 3. Totally didn't notice that. So now I got the new mount, which is kind of cool. Is the Phantom Steed, which is the 3rd level, and the 4th one is the Heavenly Pegasus, that is very far away, I think. So anyways, back to the point. So let's get that stamina up 1 level. Been having a lot of flash crashes lately. You see that took 4 times 20. That took 80 mount whips just to get another point of that. So it's very difficult. Still, I'm gonna raise maybe strength another level, but maybe 1, not more. Yeah, there. And the rest I'm gonna put in armor. I really want more and more armor to survive the crazy sylphs. So that's for another 80 whips or so. Let's try 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 whips, 120 whips just for 5 points of armor. 120, 130 whips, I'd say, for 5 points of armor, which is 20 magic defense and 20 physical defense. Now I got 400 whips left. I can do a bit of let's do another level of intellect, maybe. There you go. Maybe one more. Yep, it just made it. So that's another 10 points of magic defense there. 300 left. Let's get another armor up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and another crash. Back in again. Today my computer is misbehaving. A lot of things are going wrong. So like I said, let's get another point of armor. That leaves 200, which I'm gonna give another point of stamina perhaps, and another point of 1, 2, 3, 4, actually almost even 5 points for stamina as well. Another point for strength. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that's also a lot, and that leaves only 34 mount training whips, which is not a lot at all. We're gonna start making the way towards the armor. Now going back to the hot events, of course, now with all that training, 1083 times, I can well, collect all these rewards, because that's what it's all about. So let's click really fast. Really fast clicking going on there. I love all these rewards and the firecrackers and the mount training whips which are coming up. There's a lot of them actually. More than 200 mount training whips are gonna come. Hey guys, so I recovered from the crash again, and I can see here a couple of the dragons already, so we're probably gonna get them. So I was in the middle of clicking stuff in recovering the trainings, so let's continue on keeping on clicking, because there's a lot to go. There's about 200 something I need to click. I don't know how many I have already done, but it is still going, and I hope it keeps on going and going and going. Okay, it's done, so we can go back to the mount training again, and we see there, like I said, more than 200. So that's exactly what I expected. So let's get one more of the armors going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's already costing 1,900, which is a lot. So got 100 left. I'm gonna raise the intelligence probably for the remainder of it. Let's see, 40, another 20, but that, with all the training that I did, I can come back and get some more, because every 5 gets you another reward. So for 200, that's a bunch more. So let's pop back into the stables. We got now 50. Can raise that intelligence more, and I think, yep, I think that's about it. 550 is good enough. Now 1,900 is actually a lot, so I'm not gonna raise that one now. I'll raise stamina and strength next, I think. 9 left. Let's pop back in here. 17, and that's already not enough to do 20 trainings, so I gotta go one by one. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can jump back into the hot events and get a couple of more. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe one more. Yep, one more. And I think that's it. 1,366 times trained the mount, and of course every 5th is what got me the reward. So now if we look at the event items, which is the firecrackers, got 322 of them. 322. So of course I lost all my mount training whips, but I got also a whole bunch of soul crystals. So together with what I had, I now have 6,300 soul crystals, which are awesome to have for the next event. So let's get that sorted. So another good thing is, of course, I got my level 3 stables mount, which I'm riding right now. So that is the Phantom Steed. And now I got 300 or so firecrackers, which can be exchanged. And here now is the difficult choice, because for 322 you can actually get quite a lot of stuff. So for example, 322 I think I had, yep, was it 32 or 22? 22. For 322, if I divide it by 30, I can actually have 400 sepulcrums or 400 maras, which is actually quite a huge amount. And actually what this says is, this says that for 30 firecrackers you get 40 maras, so an amount costs 160. So if you divide that by 30, it's 5 and something. So that means even if we call it 5.5, so actually the mount costs something like 220 maras. But of course, it's going to be like the thing with the mounts is, of course, they look great, but also they're difficult to get. And Maris, I think we will get anyhow. So I'm thinking I will take the mount anyways. It's giving plus 20 to stats. That's not amazing, but it's good for its price. And that still will leave me basically I have 322. So if I take the mount, I have 162 left. And that can still get me half of those Maris or Sepulcrums. Now the thing is, they're both important items. You can't just take Maris only, because after a certain point, and that's difficult, I didn't calculate it exactly, but somewhere after blue, let's say, blue 1, 2, 3 star, after that Sepulcrums give a better return than Maris. So so bear that in mind. And also of course when you use them in combination, that's when you get the most. For now I haven't used my Sepulcrums at all. They should be sitting in the vault. I'm thinking, of course, I got now 673 Sepulcrums, 491 Maras. I'm still not rushing. As you see, I got my 1-star Gaia because from the farming of the sylphs you can get a green, I wouldn't say easily, but if you do a lot, and at some point I spent some hours on it, you can get a green one. Green one is achievable. Blue, that's another point. Blue, like you saw, is maybe a couple of percentage chance of getting it, so I wouldn't let's say rush for it. So since we are recording this, let's go back to the firecracker event and collect the mount. And there we got our ancient dragon card. So let's pick it up. And now we got in the special mounts. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Ancient dragon card. So it looks pretty cool. Chinese kind of style. I like it. It's like a big fox dragon thingy. I actually quite like it. Is it better than the lion? It's a different character. I think I'll ride it for a while. I like the way it looks. And it goes together with my outfit and my new... By the way, I just became an Imperial Commander as well today. So a lot of good news in that. So we have it. And now with the hot events, the difficult choice that I'll have is between the Maris and the Sepulcrums. I'm a little bit thinking in the direction of Maris, just to try to get a purple sylph without balance, basically. I think if you keep on collecting Maris event after event after event, you might be able to make a purple sylph, which of course is superior. Now in sylphs I got my blue iris 3-star, and there maybe you also had something blue or strong at least before the Amazon Queen and the Gaia came by. But now a lot of people are switching to the Amazon Queen and Gaia because well, there is a lot of extra damage coming from them. So you have a decision to make. Like if you have a situation like mine as well, do you make your previous older is it pan blue or iris blue or a polar or whatever? Do you make that into purple, or try to make that into purple, or you start over with the new ones? So if you have a situation like mine, you really have a decision to make, to go again from the green, or to make the existing one, to try to make the existing one purple. So yeah, those are the choices. That's what we got with a firecracker exchange. So I'm happy to see the mount, happy to ride it. It's pretty cool dragon, Chinese dragon mount thingy. And I'll decide a bit later, or at a later time. I'm not in a rush now. Got still 9 days, 21 or 10 days to go for the firecracker. So we'll decide. Maybe one thing is of course to take the clothings, but again, the clothing is like costing, you can see how much Maras or Sepulcrums you can get, or even soul crystals you can get for a piece of clothing. So those are the choices to be made, and so that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry again for all the crashes. My PC is having a very tough time now. Maybe I need to buy a new one, I don't know, so we'll see. Sorry for the crashes. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Please do click on like and subscribe below the video. It always helps a lot. And check out my blog. By the way, the new troops are coming soon. If you haven't seen my blog post on that, check it out. The link is in the description, and the or you can just Google Cosmos Wartune blog. So that's it, you guys. Thanks for watching and have a very nice day.